You know about slavery, but few discuss paper genocide. We did not all come from Africa, and most of us have Aboriginal roots that were stripped away due to reclassification and miseducation. As a native Black American and a member of the Muskogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. If you want to learn how to trace your genealogy and apply for tribal citizenship, go to nativeblackancestry.com to schedule a consultation.
They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British, man. Quite frankly, you was kings, Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners, raised up the children to worship their images, set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them, and this shit get way deeper than your pigment.
And don't give these motherfuckers nothing. As a matter of fact, not only do I not want you to get nothing from reparations, I think that they should tax you for breathing. Tax you for breathing this good old air that we working so hard and paying our tax dollars for in order to be able to make sure that you got this good old air and this good old water. There's people in Detroit. Shout out to my dog, Steph is cold. I'm reading super chats in a minute. There's people in Detroit right now that said that they deserve water. They deserve clean water.
He talking about Flint, Michigan, y'all. He talking about Flint. So now he's saying the people of Flint shouldn't get clean water,
even if they don't pay for it. Says who? Back in the day, they had to go all the way over into the river and dig wells and filter the system themselves in order to make sure that all of their people in their village had clean water. Who said you deserved anything? Listen, I hope they don't give you a fucking dime. Now, as a matter of fact, if they create a I'm against reparations committee, I'm gonna beat them.
I really want to talk to you guys about
Come on, y'all. He said he's going to spearhead the anti-reparations part. Come on, y'all. The coon and the buffoonin is, oh wait, I can't say that word on YouTube no more. It's gonna be so hard to get the COON word out of my lexicon. But god damn it, this Sambo, y'all.
Conversation that just does not seem to go away, and it's related to and tied to reparations. We've been having a conversation on the Millionaire Morning Show as far as different people wanting to pay them up. On the weekends and on Fridays, what I usually do is I open up the panel on the Millionaire Morning Show for people to come up and discuss whatever it is that they want to discuss. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, people are looking to hold me accountable for what my thoughts are on reparations. So let me give you.
I wonder why people would be trying to hold you accountable for your thoughts on reparations, black man.
Do a little bit of insight. For those of you that are out of the loop or do not follow the Millionaire Morning Show, make sure you do so. That link is in the description. Reparations, from my perspective, is a bunch of people that's waiting or begging for the winners to come back and give them something. Now, we can make the discussion or we can make the argument about who it is that's responsible and the laws and how things have changed and been revised based off of what the government is doing. And you can also tap into when you can start having conversations about who came before you, and did the Jewish people get reparations, and did Japanese get reparations, and did the Indians get reparations, and all.
Yes, they got reparations. Yes, that group got reparations. Yes, that other group did get reparations. Yes. What's your point?
All of this different stuff, right? But the reality is that if you do get something for free, cool.
How would it be for free if the definition of reparations is to repair a wrongdoing? So if the country owes us a debt to our ethnic group, then how are we getting something for free? We're getting something that's owed, long overdue.
And a lot of people are even triggered by those words. They say, well, it's not free, it's owed. Prove it, right?
Prove it? Do I have to educate you about redlining, about the war on drugs, the 3 strikes policy, how the CIA funded a war in the Contra by destabilizing the Black nuclear family? Do we have to talk about COINTELPRO? Do I have to teach you about Jim Crow laws, sundown towns? This man is damn near 50, and I got to teach him. I'm in my 20s, and he's in his 50s damn near, and I got to educate him? Okay.
The problem with this argument is that I'm not waiting on anybody to do anything for me in order for me to make sure that my family is taken care of. I'm not waiting for anybody to do anything for me in order to ensure that I am taken care of. I don't believe that anybody owes anything to anybody that is still alive today, right? You can't benefit off of what happened historically outside of what it is that you do today as far as leapfrogging off of the opportunities that they've given you thus far.
What the fuck are you talking about, you imbecile?
Right. I believe that we live in the best country in the world. I believe, based off of my recent international travels and traveling in different states and stuff, the worst hoods over here is 10 times better than some of the environments that a lot of these people are raised in across the board. I think that people see that overseas. And then what happens is when they get over into this country, they weren't entitled. They don't have this privileged mentality, and they work their ass off. And so as a result,
so now he's perpetuating the stereotype that Americans are just lazy and Black Americans are just, entitled, and these immigrants just come over here and work hard. Okay. Y'all saw my stream I did the other day about how these immigrants are getting social services programs. Some of them are getting $7,000 per person to go flee to Chicago. Meanwhile, they're overlooking the Black residents of Chicago. So what the fuck is Anton Daniels up here talking about?
They continue to beat you. I don't believe that reparations is going to be given to anybody. I think that the reparations has already been distributed in the form of these social programs and welfare.
We already got our reparations through welfare, says Anton Daniels. Okay.
And all of these different stupid programs that's being funded because y'all continue to vote the wrong people in office. As far as this Democratic Party that continues to keep you tied to it based off of their.
Oh my God! So he's trying to do this political conservative grift. He has no good content. He's not good with the content creation, so he can just say polarizing things and appeal to white nationalists. That's Anton Daniels' job.
Promises to give you something for free. You want free education. You want free healthcare. Everybody wants something for free. You want free water. It costs to produce all of these different things. And more importantly, I don't think that the United States of America has it to give you. And I don't think you care about that either way. I think that the thing that means the most to people is getting what it is that they feel would put them in a position of power. And I don't even think that most people even understand what money means. I don't think they understand what it takes.
So you understand what money means, mister? I work a normal job and get fired from my job for faking sick days, having my family members fake sick notes, and you're going to sit up here and tell us what we deserve and what we think and whoop-de-woo-woo. What country is your people from? What country did your people flee from?
In order to be successful, I strongly believe that in 10 years, if you was to throw this country completely under the bus, even though they already trillions and tens of trillions of dollars in debt, and the Chinese we owe the Chinese so much money. And then you run up inflation times a gajillion just so you can be able to give Black people a bunch of money. I think that in 10 years, what you'll start to see is that the money will then start to be separated, and it will go back to the people that's actually rich and the people that have a mentality to really get rich versus, the people that have this poor mindset and poor mentality. I think that winners are the ones
that asked you what you think. Nobody did. Guys, this is called content strategy. He's pandering and appealing to white supremacists so that he can get a new subscriber base because nobody fucking rocks with him. Nobody rocks with Anton Daniels. Yeah, he's doing the Thomas Sowell hustle. Exactly. Make it make sense. Someone says he be cheating like fuck. Yeah. Hey, word on the street is Anton Daniels is a closeted homosexual. Word on the street is Anton be stepping out on his relationship all the time. And I got some receipts that do point to that. Anton Daniels did videos 9 years ago trying to tell his wife that side chicks were important, that side chicks have a place in a relationship. And then it turns out he had some workplace drama where someone said that he was fucking a coworker on the PEEF. So y'all, Anton does move real strange when he's supposed to be a married man.
Yes, it is.
Ain't nothing wrong.
There's so much wrong with being a side chick.
Which is cap, straight up. Well, trash. He is the very much the exact thing that I was talking about on my platform when I said that these dudes are trash. And he is not a representation of what it is that we talk about. Hold on, trash, bro. You gotta take the trash out, lead attorney. You gotta take the trash out, bro.
What's wrong with being a side chick? You may graduate one day. I'm trying to tell you that everybody got a role to play, and it's a reason why side chicks exist.
Which is cap, straight up. Bro, that's trash. He is the very much the exact thing that I was talking about on my platform when I said that these dudes are trash. And he is not a representation of what it is that we talk about on the street. Trash, bro. You got to take the trash out, lead attorney. You got to take the trash out, bro.
Will, I got the receipts. I know about.
Oh, yes. There was somebody on the PEEF named Tawana, and word on the street was he and Tawana hooked up. What's Tawana gonna say? Anton says, "You better stop. I got receipts." Tawana's about to say, "You ain't got no receipts about me fucking you."
I got the receipts. You ain't no proof about me. You know, but I'll also say that I don't sleep outside of my marriage.
He did not say that with confidence, y'all. I also want to say, I don't sleep outside of my marriage. He didn't say that with confidence. Hold up.
I don't sleep outside of my.
I don't sleep outside of my. Why the pause? Why the pause for dramatic effect, y'all? Hey, Rita hostage or something, y'all. I don't know what leverage he got over her, but Rita will let anything rock out. What kind of self-hating black woman lets her husband spew feminist hatred towards black people and black women on the internet?
Sleep outside of my marriage.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get back to his hatred towards black folk.
History, winners are the ones that determine what happens to the losers. And largely, there's been historically a lot of people that lost. Now, what the winners decide to do with the losers, as far as who it is that they took over, and let's be clear, black people, from my perspective, based off of what happened historically as far as the slave trade, because black people own slaves too. Owning slaves was a rich man's game. It wasn't.
Oh, now we see why he best friends with Pearly. He got the same white supremacist talking points. Black people own slaves too.
Yeah, so how would reparations work with the black slave owners? Would they owe reparations, or because it wasn't about race? To them, they got their slavery and they're like, oh, their freedom, not their slavery. They got their freedom and they're like, oh, I know how to run a plantation. Let me start one. And they went and bought slaves, ran their own plantation, and then they're like, oh shit, you want to take this away? Oh no. And then it was an institution, like globally. Yeah, so how would reparations work with the black slave owners? Would they owe reparations?
Yeah, all of that other type of stuff. But the reality is that the savagery in which Europeans or people that came over into the United States of America, and they took over that, right? The savagery that happened was no different than the savagery that you've seen being instituted in Africa prior to Europeans then getting into bed with Africans in order to be able to.
If we were just as savage as the Europeans, then why didn't Africans invent some kind of transatlantic slave trade? Why didn't Africans have colonies and subjugate people if we were just as bad as Europeans?
Have the slave trade in the first place, right? They didn't come over and start capturing Africans. That was the thing that was already being had or happening, and the warring over in that country was already being instituted by people that was already over there. And then black people participated in the trade, and they got the bad end of the stick. So that just shows that black people back then were bad capitalists. Alex, all right, what's going on, Alex?
Yeah, I am.
He's just trying to say, oh well, you guys participated in it. But black folks got the short end of the stick. I guess black people were just bad capitalists. What the fuck? So slaves were just bad capitalists, says Anton Daniels.
I am totally with you. I am against this reparation nonsense.
You are on what? I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm against it. I am not for reparations at all.
You're not for reparations either, Alex? Oh my Jesus.
I came from the Caribbean, bro. 18 years old, $1 in my pocket, and I bust my ass. So I'm living happy now, bro. So
how many tethers do you see on the screen? I don't see one tether. I see two tethers. Anton looks real comfortable next to his tether brand, his tether mandem. Come on, y'all. We got two tethers up here talking about how black folks shouldn't get reparations. Peep game. Anton can cosplay as a foundational all he wants. I don't care if he's second generation, third, or fourth. You're not foundational. Your actions prove it.
Alex, all right, what's going on, Alex?
Yeah, I am totally with you. I am against this reparation nonsense.
You are on what? I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm against it. I am not for reparations at all.
You're not for reparations either, Alex? Oh my Jesus.
I came from the Caribbean, bro. 18 years old, $1 in my pocket, and I bust my ass. So I'm living happy now, bro. So
guys, can we stop the fucking cap? Can we stop the fucking cap with these tether babies that want to perpetrate this lie that I came over here with $1 in my pocket? I came over here with 50 cents in my pocket. I came over here with just the lint in my pocket, and I just outworked you Black Americans because you're so... Stop the fucking cap. If you were able to successfully flee your homeland and come to America and you didn't do it under refugee status, then you were part of the bourgeoisie of your country. You were already wealthy and affluent by your country's standards. That's how you had the means to relocate to a whole fucking different country. Is somebody poor living in the Bronx? Is somebody poor living on O Block? Is somebody poor living in Compton got the means to go move and relocate to a whole different country? No. You weren't over in the Caribbean living in the shanty towns. You was over there with the white folks, holding down your fellow Black men, or helping oppress them. You was part of the bourgeoisie class. So don't come over here and front like you came over here with $1 in your fucking pocket. That's lies. That's cap.
Where you located right now, Alex?
Washington, D.C.
A gajillion, just so you can be able to get decide to do
pocket, and I bust my ass.
That Black people back then were bad capitalists.
I came from the Caribbean, bro. 18 years old, $1 in my pocket, and I bust my ass. So I'm living happy now, bro.
My name is Vishelle, and I came across Mike on YouTube showing some historical information about how, we're not all from Africa. And of course, it got my attention as I've been doing my genealogy research for a little while, but I hit a brick road and I needed more help. So the consultation that I had with Mike, it was great, very informative. It showed me a lot of history that I was unaware of, and it's made me more aware of what I don't know. So with finding him, I'm pretty sure that it's going to open up a new door, information about who I really am, who my lineage is, and I'm excited to get started. I'm so happy to have found him, and I recommend him to anyone who may have hit a brick road, who is interested in, going a little bit further than they may have been able to get, or just to find out the truth about your ancestry. Contact him.
Where you located right now, Alex?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, so you down in D.C., you enjoying life? I see you enjoying the weather.
Yeah, actually, I am home. Man. I got diagnosed with prostate cancer, having surgery next week. So I'm just home chilling right now.
Oh man, who's having surgery? You having surgery?
Yeah.
Hey man, prayers up for you, man. I hope that everything works out for you. I know that everything is gonna work out for you.
Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah,
we got two tethers up here vibing, y'all. Two tethers up here vibing. And Nero, thank you for the contribution, brother. As always, let me drop a bomb for you. Says jam them up, Mike TV. Hey, I'm gonna jam them up. And also, Nero, if you want to continue to show your support, why don't you just do it through Cash App or PayPal, homie? Hey, let's keep YouTube out of our business. YouTube be taking 30 or 40% right off the top, y'all. I am monetized now. I appreciate the super chats and all that good stuff. But if y'all really want to support, just send a Cash App, send a PayPal. I'll still drop a bomb. I'll still read your message. We just trying to cut out the middleman, okay?
Always watch your show, man. And sometimes it's comical sometimes, but I like what you're doing, man. So always let me come on and just say hi, what's up to you, and I'm always watching your show. So,
do you think that what is your descent like? Is it African, Nigerian?
African. Yeah, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, cool. Yeah. And so, are you inherently born? Are you from here?
No, I'm born in the Caribbean.
Okay, so born in the Caribbean. So you came here. You worked your butt off. I'm assuming, and you're doing well, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so. You gonna be honest with me, Alex? I'm curious.
Sure, I'll be honest with you.
All right. I have this theory that
here we go. Tether theories, y'all. Tether theories. Jesus, if a midlife crisis was a person, who's the Anton gives me old man at the club vibes. Old man at the club trying to learn the new young dance, trying to dress like the young guys. What fucking 40-year-old dresses like this, y'all? What? God damn it, he's such an immature imbecile, y'all. It's just sickening to even look at him. And before he cut off the hair, y'all, before when he was still rocking some of the hair, I mean, he was looking like a tether, like a motherfucker. But then he said, you know what? Let me hide my background a little bit and come off like a discount Rick Ross instead.
Africans, Nigerians, so on and so forth, they have a different type of mentality than the people that are here in the United States of America as far as black people here. Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
I agree. For one, I see we were outside looking in. So, well, we live situations, bro, that I think that is when we come here and looking back to where we came from, some of us can't go back, bro. So we gotta do to stay over here, to stay up. And as I mean, our mindset is always to work and work. But if I'm gonna come here and do dumb shit, I might just stay where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, why would I just up myself and my whole life and come to a country just to fuck around or excuse my language and to mess around?
No, you can say what you want to say here.
Yeah. So when I'm here, it's a
what the hell kind of teddy bear bucket hat does Anton have on his head? Why does he have a teddy bear bucket hat on with his weird ass school shooter background with the white kids hugging? Anton Daniels is having an identity crisis like a motherfucker. Mind you, this was the same nigga a few years ago running around the streets of Detroit begging white people for hugs, begging white people for the opportunity to purchase a hug from them.
Participate. Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No. I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug. Participate. Excuse me, buying hugs for $1.
Buying hugs for $1. Lord, oh Lord. Hey, spread this clip with this stream with as many people as you can. When you'll hear him ragging on black women, when you hear him ragging on black people, when you hear him speaking against reparations, when you hear him boasting about his fake ass wealth, just remember a few years ago, this nigga was trying to pay white people $1 to hug him. Just remember a few years ago, this motherfucker was getting called into HR for faking sick notes.
I get a phone call from the girl who's my relative, and she like, Anton, I got called into the office. I got called into HR today. And I'm like, what you mean? She like, I ain't even been giving out doctor's notes lately. It's really just been you. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get called into HR the next day. I get called into HR and they like, yo, we investigating you. I get a phone call.
Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'll wait. Bridget, thank you so much for the contribution, darling. Jarrett, thank you for the contribution. Victor, thank you for the contribution. Juan, thank you for the contribution. Juan says, stay on them tethers. Facts. It's up and it's stuck. It is up and it's stuck, y'all. Let's go.
Bust your ass and to get shit done, or I might just stay where the fuck I was. I ain't got time. I ain't got time, bro. About excuses, man. I'm a network engineer. I put myself through college. I invest in crypto. I invest in private equity. I'm an accredited investor. I'm just busting ass right now, man. I ain't got time for the excuses. The time I take to make excuses, man.
Don't get it twisted, you busting ass off of the foundation that we laid for y'all. In the 60s and the 70s, while we were successfully getting our own civil rights, we were also marching and protesting to allow you motherfuckers to come over here. And now you want to come over and shit on us. Make it make sense.
It's time wasted on shit I could be doing.
So what is the perspective of people that maybe immigrate into the country, or Africans specifically, towards, like, how do you see people that are inherently born in the United States? What do you think that how do you view them?
I have no kind of thing on that, because sometimes I do understand, based on if you go back to the history of this country and the kind of
what do you know about our history
put against them.
Mm-hmm.
But how long can we continue that narrative of that victimization? How long?
Oh, here we go. How long can we continue the narrative of the victimization until it's repaired, dumbass? Until it's been repaired.
we're gonna continue this shit for, right? If you look at other people that come here, other races, because remember, even the Italians were persecuted here. The Irish were persecuted here, right? But we all the black culture, man, we gotta blow that shit up.
Now you're over here shitting on black culture. We got to build up black culture.
That's what's killing black people in America.
What's killing black people in America isn't the racist white supremacists. It isn't police brutality. It isn't the lack of generational wealth and being forced into ghettos through things like redlining. It's our culture. Our culture is killing us, says the fucking tether baby.
People that come here, other races, because remember, even the Italians were persecuted here. The Irish were persecuted here, right? But we all the black culture.
Guess what? There wasn't no redlining laws against Irish. It wasn't no redlining laws against the German. Yo, I just watched a I was cycling at the gym, hour and a half on the spin cycle, right? I was watching a documentary because I'm just a smart nigga like that. I stay informed. In my spare time, I watch documentaries, and I watched a documentary about redlining in Minnesota. The covenants, the codes, and the restrictions that they place to de-integrate people. We fought for desegregation. We fought for integration. They said, okay, you can go to our same restaurants and bars, but we don't want you to swim with us. We don't want you to live by us. And guess what? Who wasn't mentioned in the redlining? Germans and Italians. So what the fuck is this tether baby talking about?
Man, we got to blow that shit up. That's what's killing. That's what's killing black people in America.
That's what's killing black people in. So fucking disgusting. So fucking distasteful. I got to take a break to read out contributions, y'all. This is sickening to watch. Absolutely sickening. Rodney, thank you for the contribution, brother. Patrice, thank you for the contribution, sister. And Essie, I thank you for the contribution. So ladies and boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, I try not to get so hype. I try not to get so animated. Lord knows I'm below the weather right now. I'm sick as hell, still streaming for y'all. Hold up, let me mute myself while I cough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me get a 1 in the chat. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you guys were present during my recent expose on MTR, where I exposed MTR for going at Six the Goddess, but having none of that same smoke nor energy for Pearl. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you guys were present during that recent live stream I did where I was talking about MTR and his coverage of Six the Goddess. And while I wait for that feedback, let's put Anton back up in the fucking hot dog suit. Weird ass imbecile of a man. Yeah, when they're killing each other in the Caribbean, we ain't talking about that though. But they want to talk about our culture. Okay, I see a lot of ones. I appreciate you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all were present on that stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try my hardest not to get hype. I'm gonna try my hardest not to get animated. But Lord, oh Lord, don't tell me. Please do not tell me that Anton Daniels for years, well, actually, I lie. He's been on YouTube for 9 years. 7 of those 9 years, he was just exploring abandoned buildings and showing off his Walmart bedspread and, you know, doing real basic non-millionaire type shit, right? But over the last 2 years, ever since COVID, this motherfucker's been a menace. This motherfucker's been a villain. And please don't tell me, Anton, please don't tell me that you got all this hate. You got all this vitriol. You got all this contempt for Black women, for Black people, but you bow down to fucking white folks. And when I say you bow down to white folks, I'm not just talking about your little, I'm a minstrel for sale. Look at me up on the shelf. You can come by me, white daddy. I will say whatever white supremacist talking points you want me to. I'm not roasting you for that. But I am going to roast you over the fact that you got all this hate, all this contempt. You want to speak against reparations. Black culture is trash. Black people are lazy. Immigrants are better. But you ain't got no fucking smoke for white folks. You bow down to white people. And when I say you bow down to white people, I'm not talking about You shucking and jiving on the big lot shelf. I'm not talking about that. I'm not even talking about you trying to pay white people for hugs. I'm not talking about that.
Participate. Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No. I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug. Participate. Excuse me, buying hugs for $1.
And you're right, Rome King. I apologize. He doesn't bow. This motherfucker bends. How could we forget Exhibit C? This motherfucking bending over for the white supremacists. But I ain't talking about that. But what I am talking about is the fact that a white man got all up in his fucking face. A white man threatened his ass. A white man bitched him out and punked him IRL in real life. And Anton didn't have no smoke, didn't have no beef. Let's watch Anton get bitched out by an old white man.
Me or you, then I wouldn't be giving you this information at all. What's going on?
Well, we can't communicate. You're talking about.
Well, good for you. I don't really care about whether or not you can. I don't care about what you're talking about, bro.
Anton's vlogging in a fucking bakery. The white dude says, yo, we can't even hear ourselves talk. Tone that shit down, boy. Anton's talking about, I don't care. I'm going to shoot my vlog. Watch this white boy punk the shit out of Anton.
No, you don't, because you're the new generation. None of you guys care what we think. Why don't you record that?
Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say.
None of your generation cares what we think. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You said that yourself, right? Mm-hmm. You're talking about being considerate, but yet you are very inconsiderate as I cannot hear what's going on.
How did you address it?
Broadcast that on the motherfucking web that I helped build.
Let me ask you, can I ask you a question?
Take care of yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Strawberry cheesecake.
He talking real soft to the white man. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Where's the heat? Where's the animosity? Where's the I'm richer than your favorite rapper, bow down to me? Oh, look at how he bows down to white people in real life. And look at the second white man. Look at the white man who sit down right there. Look at boy, if it was back in the day, I would have been strung you up by a tree. But look at how he's looking at Anton right now. Damn. And Anton gonna let them get away with murder. Anton ain't got no self-respect. Anton soft as hell. Matter of fact, the fact that these two white men addressed him that day, his bussy got wet.
But see, no, you can't, because you can't afford my fucking time. You're a little boy compared to what I grew up in. I grew up in Hollywood, Florida. My grandfather owned that fucking.
You let a man get this close to you and point and say you a little boy? Ooh, Anton, you a bitch. You a baby back bitch. You a bitch made ass nigga. Anton, you gotta hold on to this. Anton, your kids see this video? Anton, how do you live with you let this white boy get up in your personal space, and this was during COVID too. You let this motherfucker put them C-19 germs on you and say, boy, wooty woo woo. Damn, Anton.
You can't afford my fucking time. You're a little boy compared to what I grew up in. I grew up in Hollywood, Florida. My grandfather owned that fucking corner. I grew up in Grosse Pointe, okay? On Yorkshire Street, 2 houses off fucking Jefferson. Where do you fucking live? Now you can't record. You know, your people can't hear now because I'm being considerate.
I'm gonna make you famous.
Considerate.
I'm gonna make you famous.
Make me fucking famous. James Francis Lowell Jr. I'm in Facebook jail right now for talking shit like this. And it's called reality. My grandfather helped build this motherfucking city. And you know what? The people who see me on this recording are gonna laugh their fucking asses off. They're gonna fucking laugh.
I'm gonna make you so famous.
Anton getting punked by a white, he getting G-checked by an old white man, and he's smiling about it. The white man started hollering, said, I ain't gonna let you record your video, whoopty whoop whoop. Anton's a little bitch.
They're fucking hard. They are.
I can smell the alcohol on your breath. So I
just got done drinking scotch.
I
you know what? I just got here from New Jersey.
That's why I'm taking into consideration who you are. I know that you are.
Yeah,
I know you're a drunkard.
You know, I'm not even Ford. You know, James D.
I don't really care about. I don't care about.
You want to over talk? You want to be a cool man?
Look at him.
I was a consultant at Delphi, EDS, Ford Motor Company, General Motors, CBCC. How about that?
Hey, isn't that what Anton lied about? He lied and said he worked for General Motors for 10 years, but we didn't find it on his resume at all. Looks like this white dude really worked for GM. And look at how the white man's looking in the camera too, like, damn. You let him punk you and all your viewers. Jesus. Anton got no self-respect. Anton got low testosterone or something. I don't know what's going on, but Anton won't even stand up for himself. But he gonna get online and rag out black people and say that we lazy and we don't deserve reparations.
Who said you deserved anything? Listen, I hope they don't give you a fucking dime. Now, as a matter of fact, if they create a I'm against reparations committee, I'm gonna be.
And just like you hope they don't give us a dime, I hoped and prayed that those white men would take you to a basement somewhere and do you like how they did Ving Rhames on Pulp Fiction. If you know, you know.
I'm fucking crazy.
Oh, but wait, Anton's ready for that Ving Rhames Pulp Fiction breakdown, right? Anton's ready for his Ving Rhames. Oh, put that red ball in Anton's mouth. He's ready for Zaddy. He's ready. Come on.
Back home to Florida next week. Been in New Jersey 4 months business consulting.
What makes us not listen to old people, and I'm gonna say it in front of him because I want him to understand.
Oh, you're not, we don't do teddy bears, suckers, safe spaces, corners, and blankies, all right? You can be a man and look at my face and tell me. You don't have to look at me.
Meanwhile, he's telling us about how he's in Facebook jail, but he's so rich. Yeah, okay.
I am. No,
anyways, the point.
For preaching the Constitution because soon.
He's broke. Michigan, he's broke. I
live in Florida.
He's gonna be walking down the street shortly. We're not concerned about it. For some reason, they think that their word means so much more than everybody else's, and this is why people don't listen to the older generation. Real talk.
He letting that white boy look at the white boy came back to get in his face again. Damn. If a motherfucker ever got that close to me, I'm giving him a stiff arm. And if he crosses the path of the stiff arm, he's getting that work. But you telling me Anton letting the white man damn near kiss him, damn near wipe the sweat off his brow. He's so close. Anton's a little bitch, y'all. Whenever y'all run across Anton and he's trying to act big and bad, just remind him of the white man that bitched him out in the bakery.
Please back up. Have you ever been in the Fortune party? Have you ever been in the penthouse back up?
Dude is a drunk.
Can you please back up? 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 Oh, dude's just a drunk. Nah, you's just a bitch. Rita, this is the nigga that's supposed to defend. Rita, if you hear a bump in the night, this is the nigga who's supposed to get the gat and put in some work. Rita, the shotgun's on your side of the bed, huh, Rita? If you hear a bump in the night, Rita's going to get the door, not Anton.
And this is why people don't listen to the older generation. Real talk. Can you please back up?
Have you ever been in the Fortune party? Have you ever been in the penthouse back up?
Dude is a drunk.
Okay with it too.
Dude is a drunk. And as a result, he thinks we care about his fake stories about who he is and where he come from, when the reality is that we don't care about any of it. When the reality is that
I'm going to show you pictures of my fucking life. You want to see me on that 80 foot?
I know you broke, bro. The beauty of it is that I caught it in real time for you guys to see. I seen his beater. I seen his broke car.
Glad that, you know what I'm saying, I even, you know what I mean, experienced this. I'm glad I experienced you from, you know what I mean, enlighten me from the internet to, you know what I mean, online, getting one-on-one in depth, giving me a lot of information that I can take back to my people as well. And hopefully we could both get everything meshing with everything with the lineage and everything with the genealogy. This is no scam. This is all real. This is a real homeboy that put it down. He mean what he say. He got receipts and he put it down. He stands on business. Straight up. One love.
People who really have wealth try to hide it. People who really have wealth don't run around driving and flaunting depreciating assets. But Anton, oh, I saw his car. I'm richer than. Look at how his defense mechanism is. I'm richer than you. That man got in your space. That man called you a boy. That man insulted you every which way he could. He called a black man boy in his face with a finger. He basically called you the N-word with a hard R, y'all. Come on. He damn near assaulted you. And you ain't got no smoke. Your rebuttal is, oh, but I bet you I'm richer than you.
Show me some pictures, right? And he's drunk. So we gonna continue to have this conversation. Hey, can I make my order real quick?
Fucking excellent.
While he's talking.
No, I don't know. I'm going to talk loud now, so you can't communicate with these people. I'm going to interrupt you. You need to go home and reflect on this video as a young man, because that's all you are as a young man.
If I wasn't rich, I would.
Damn, he sunned you. He said you need to go back home and reflect on this video as a young man, because you just a young man. And what's Anton gonna say? If Anton wasn't rich, then what?
Young man, because that's all you are as a young man.
If I wasn't rich, I wouldn't even care about what you were saying.
Oh my gosh. If I wasn't rich, I wouldn't even care about what you were saying. Oh my God, you're such a hoe,
bro.
What street?
I'm gonna drive
from Yorkshire.
I'm gonna drive my beautiful Porsche home.
My Porsche.
I'm gonna go to my huge home. And we know you broke, and we know you drunk.
You know that?
He's gonna go to his huge home. You mean your apartment in Detroit, Michigan? I'm gonna drive my Porsche to my apartment. Y'all know these kind of ass backwards hood niggas who live in the projects, but they got a brand new scat pack in the driveway. Anton, one of these type niggas. He got a Porsche he leasing, but he live in an apartment. That's why the white man G checked him. He said, "What street you live on? What street you live on?"
You
know, cars don't mean shit.
Cars
I told
don't
you
mean
my
shit.
family.
Go ahead, keep going.
I told you where I'm from and where I live.
What else?
Damn, you let him kiss you and then flip you off. And I didn't notice this when I watched this the first time.
Family.
Sisters in the back. The sisters in the back.
Okay.
Shit. I told you my.
Look at the two sisters in the back looking disappointed. Like, damn, how this black man just gonna let this white man disrespect us like this, disrespect him like that, call him a boy. Man, this black man ain't got no self-respect. That's wrong with these effeminate ass black men. Look at the black woman in the back. Oh my God. He taking L's for the whole community.
Family.
Go ahead, keep going.
I told you where I'm from and where I live.
What else?
This is what else. Have a great night.
Anything else?
A double.
And this is in 4K, ladies and gentlemen.
How about a triple?
You got anything for the other?
If this were the 80s, I'd invite you outside, but it's not.
And I'd beat your ass too.
Oh shit. I had thought up to this point that the white man had disrespected Anton Daniels in every way imaginable, but no. What did the white man just say? He said, if this was the 80s, I'd drag you outside. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said, if this was the 80s, I'd drag you outside. Oh shit. Anton, how are you going to hold this up? How are you going? And this is how the argument started. Anton was vlogging hella loud in the bakery, and the white dude was like, yo, shut up. I'm trying to place an order. We can't even hear our conversation. Shut up. You're being fucking a menace in here. Like, who the fuck has you filming in here, right? And Anton, oh, fuck you. I don't care what you think. I'm rich. Oh my, he said, if it was the 80s, I would, oh Lord.
You got anything for the other one?
If this were the 80s, I'd invite you outside, but it's not.
And I'd beat
If it was the 80s, I'd invite you outside, but it's not.
your ass too.
No, Anton, ain't nobody. Anton, we at the damn near 5-minute mark on the video. Now that you're throwing out I beat your ass. I mean, nobody's believing it, Anton. Nobody's believing it. You're 5'5" in real life. You ain't punking nobody.
The 80s, I'd invite you outside, but it's not.
And I'd beat your ass too.
Oh, I know, because you're a kung fu. You do kung fu too, don't you? Right. You're not only rich, but you're a kung fu master. What level are you? 10? On video games. That's what level kung fu master you are. Do you think you're fucking somebody?
I'm everything.
Really? I'm everything.
They love me.
I'm everything.
They love me.
I'm everything. They love
No one
me.
loves
200,000 people love you? Fuck you.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. You're wasting my time.
Damn, he left. He said, I'm good. You're a waste of my time. Damn. Anton, you ain't supposed to get punked like this and record yourself getting punked like this and publish the video of you getting punked like this. Anton, you don't know how to read the room. This ain't a good look. Maybe now he'll delete this video, just like I made him delete the video of his wife dogging his ass.
What is it like being married to Anton Daniels? Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person. When he's angry, he blacks out.
Hey, my guy, now I see why citizens of Detroit had to go out of their way to disown your bitch ass.
All right, YouTube, this coming to you out of Detroit. I want some of you guys that follow Anton Daniels out of Detroit to tag him and get him to see this video. Anton Daniels do not represent anything in Detroit. He don't stand with the nation. He don't stand with the Moors. He don't stand with New Era Detroit. He don't even stand with the black men in Detroit. He stand with the white lady Pearly and whoever his followers is, the bag chasers or whatever they call themselves. Stop saying that he represents Detroit. He does not represent any black men in Detroit. If you look at his mannerisms, look at how he talks, look at him closely. He is not Detroit. He's on some gender politics and he on something else. Stop saying he represents Detroit, please.
Damn, Detroit don't want nothing to do with you. Detroit said, you riding for Pearl. You ain't riding with the nation. You ain't riding with the Moors. Detroit don't claim you. Let's see. Hey, again, y'all, Anton got some weird sickness in his mind. Anton want to pay white folks for hugs and get rejected.
Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No, I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug.
And he gets punked by white men in bakeries.
Can I ask you a question?
Strawberry cheesecake?
But see,
no, you can't, because you can't afford my fucking time. You're a little boy.
Damn. And now let's hear him cape and pretend to well, actually, he's not pretending. He's gonna cape and he's gonna protect and he's gonna ride for the racist girl known as just Pearly Things. He's gonna disavow black women in the name of Pearl, y'all. Let's get to it. This man has an identity crisis. He wants to get the admiration of white folks so bad. I mean, he goes to the park dressed like a hot dog so that he doesn't seem like a menacing black man.
And I didn't even mention one of the most important aspects of why it's important to pay attention to Time Dog, regardless of what kind of outfit I got on, because I can help you operate in a state to where you're not panicking. So many people operate from the perspective of panic, and that's unfortunate.
Now let's hear him cape for Pearl.
But you know what? Until I see it, as far as the whole Pearly thing, I'm not gonna have an opinion on it because I know that her and my interactions personally has been really great. And so, you know, when we linked up in real life, you know what I'm saying? We connected for multiple different days down in Miami. We linked up for multiple different days down there in Miami, and we was kicking it and doing our thing. You know, when we talk on the phone and all of that other type of stuff, she don't do nothing but give me the game. She give me the game on how it is that I can leverage this or what.
This middle-aged man is saying that this racist 26-year-old white girl has given him the game. I thought you're charging people on Patreon for the game, Anton. You've been on YouTube 9 years. She's been on YouTube 2 years. So you such a failure. You got to get advice. You got to get the game from a rookie.
What she was able to do with that and so on and so forth. So my experience with her, you know, I'm nobody's tool, and I'm never gonna let somebody sway me to feel a certain type of way about them because their experience is like this with her. My experience with her has been nothing but positive. So until I see something different, until people show me something different, and I'm gonna have to check my email.
Yeah, but see, this is
that's all I can go. That's all I can go off
I
of.
never asked myself, what is this motherfucker's motive for coming at? It's like it never approached me.
This is the contradiction with y'all because months ago I got fucking.
Come on, sister, talk about it. These some sellout ass Negroes. What's the contradiction?
Annihilated on the internet and called the racist and everything else because of this woman, because I saw her through colors. At the end of the day, like,
damn, this black woman says that these black men called her a racist and dragged this black woman just for disagreeing with Pearl, just for seeing through Pearl.
I may talk my mess, but I love black men. I love my people. I want black love first. Even though I tell women, like, if it's not working, go somewhere else. But first, I want our community. Like when I came into this space, it was with pure intentions of like hearing each other out. I may not like what a lot of the men say because it hurts to hear, but a lot of y'all don't like what I have to say because it hurts to hear, but it's like it needs to be said. So when I came into these spaces, it's with genuine intentions. And like the one problem, I had my problems with Kevin Samuels, but the one thing that I respect is that he was a Black man that wanted better for our community.
And that's one thing I can respect about Kevin Samuels. He also didn't let non-Black people disrespect Black people on his platform. When a white woman or a Hispanic woman came on the Kevin Samuels show trying to diss Black women, Kevin said, no, we ain't gonna let you do that. But Anton don't move that way.
Even though some of it was a money grab, at the end of the day, I'd rather see a Black man in that space than a woman like Pearly, where I saw her. And this is before she even blew up. I think she didn't even have like that many subscribers, and YouTube kept pushing her into my algorithm. So I watched a few of her videos in the beginning before y'all even knew who this woman was. And I was like, wait a second. I called cap from the beginning that it was a money grab for her, especially when Kevin Samuels passed away. She saw an opportunity to make money, and she said this, the manosphere is OnlyFans for Black men.
So y'all, wait. Y'all don't think that y'all being...
Hey, I don't know who that sister is, but she made a lot of sense. The Black manosphere is just OnlyFans for Black
biased?
men. Yeah, facts.
Based on what?
No, wait.
Based off the fact that she a white woman.
No, wait. Hey, B tell her. Wait. B tell her. Calculate it first, baby.
I just want to finish this point. When I said on that panel, when I tried to challenge her and said, what is your intentions when you bring on city girls to your page? And most of the women were labeled by their race. She says it's for entertainment. No one bats an eyelash, but when she plainly goes too far and really tell y'all how she feel about y'all,
come on,
and how she feel about Black
entertainment, she wants to write it off as entertainment. Pearl, why did you make this racist ass video trying to rewrite history of slavery in America? And after I exposed you for it, you delete it. Oh, was this just entertainment, Pearl?
And why do you think Black people sold Black people into the slave trade? They weren't thinking, oh, they're Black, I shouldn't. They're thinking, let me get this bag.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Don't clip me.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
because they had.
And she knew, even with her token Black puppet friend up there, that she was still talking some BS because, oh, don't clip me, guys. Don't clip me. Too late, honey boo boo child. You done got clipped up.
Come on, y'all. But this is who he wants to ride for.
Black people. Now it's oh. But I'm sorry, y'all came for me really hard when I tried to point that out.
But hold on, wait. You know what the problem with this is though? Because I think it is because she white. I think that's the only reason. And the reason that I say that is because we love and support Fresh and Fit when they do it.
They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British men. Quite frankly, you was kings Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners. Raised up the children to worship their images. Set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them. And this shit get way deeper than your pigment.